Hey there, everybody. Welcome on back. How is everyone doing today? Right, let me just grab. So, got a bit of an announcement from Giants come through, so we're going to cover that quickly. So, let's go to the desktop. Right then. Oop, wrong screen. Let's go to that one instead. How you doing, Enduro, T Miller, Noppies? Alright, so let's give Mr. Enduro a quick shout out. And we'll give Mr. T Miller one as well. Hope you guys are all doing well today so far. Obviously, it's Friday once again, so back for my next couple of hours, and then obviously going to go over and see what Mr. Dashnet's up to. So first of all, Giants have announced the next Farm Sim game, and obviously it's going to be Farm Sim 23. Now, obviously, this will be on your Nintendo Switch as well as your mobile devices. Um, so they're planning on releasing the game on the May the 23rd. I want to say March there for a minute. May the 23rd. Okay. Now, one thing that they have gone through, they've added in a lot of obviously the vehicles that you know from like 22, for example. Um, they've added some, I believe, some additional crops in. So obviously your grapes, your olives, your sorghum, stuff like that, same as 22. One thing they have also added, obviously, in is chickens into it. So you still have your cows, your sheep, your horses, and all that, but also they've added in chickens, which is kind of cool. Something else they've also added in, and I think it's kind of cool actually, and it's the productions. So all the productions that you know from obviously the Elm Creek map, from the looks of it, they've now been added into the mobile game. But not only have they added the productions, they've also been able to add in a auto loading trailer. Now obviously if you look at this here, this trailer right here is an actual auto loading. Not sure how it actually works. Here you go, I'll make it bigger. It's this one here. Actually makes it auto load. I'm not sure how they've done it. I'm guessing it's something like what the TLX from HU Studios where it fills it up. Maybe, not sure. Until it comes out, who knows. But yeah, obviously got productions in there now. Got your chickens, so yeah. Obviously you can still do your forestry now as well. You got your grapes, your everything else on your vineyards. So it's basically taken the 22 version and put it straight onto your mobile, and I think it's really kind of cool. Obviously it's up for pre-order right now, and obviously, like I said, it will be coming out on May the 23rd of this year. And obviously, you'll have your Case IH, your Clash, your Dutzvar, Fendt, John Deere, Krone, all the stuff you know from 22, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that actually, seeing how they've done some things because I've played it in like the previous version, Farm Sim 20, briefly. Actually, it's done a few of the earlier games as well. So with that being said, there is one other thing as well while I'm here. There is the updated podcast number 30 now up on the Giants website for you guys to listen to. I haven't actually listened to it myself, so please, no spoilers. There is a mod actually I wanted to just cover quickly that's come out. I've been waiting for it for quite a while. I know Team Miller's been keeping his eye out for it as well. And it's a container mod. And it's this one right here. And obviously this one is going to be, I mentioned about it previously, and this is actually a grain container. There's going to be different packs coming out later on that can do different things, like holding pallets, logs, stuff like that. He's working on a map and a new train, and loads of stuff. This is from Hispano Modding, by the way. Obviously, it will be for all platforms as well, and it just works exactly the same as a normal tipper. Obviously, it's got your curtain over the top, your cover, but you can with another mod actually pick these guys up, and this is what I'm going to show you in a sec. As you can see, you can actually stack these containers as well. There's also a trailer that comes with this, and this has all been released today on the in-game mod hub. So this one here, first of all, is going to be a crane for lifting them up. It will expand to different sizes to fit. I think it's about 12 different sizes in total, maybe a bit more. Can't remember exactly the amount, but it goes from like 20 foot up to 20. What's it? 20 to 45 foot, and then you got standard and high cubes. It's not actually showing the picture on that, but oh, that's a shame. Might be my internet. The other one was the trailer. Yes, my internet's having a funny 5 minutes there. Um, I've downloaded these already. Obviously, these come in different sizes, so you can actually choose which trailer length that you want for each. And I'll probably have a little look at them in game in a little while. So, with that being said, let me do this. Apologies about this. There we go. I totally forgot to bring my tablet through, so I'm having to use the old mouse with it. How you doing, Mr. Not So Grumpy Dwarf? And Gamer Paul. So would autoload as well. Yeah, from what I understand, they've added the wood autoload as well as a palette autoloading for the mobile device. So we'll have to see how that works. Um, yeah, not sure how all that's going to work, but I'm wondering if it's something similar to like the TLX where it sort of has a fill capacity, like a trailer type thing, maybe T-Miller. But obviously, yeah, unfortunately, can't actually go into the game and find out. But yeah, that would be cool. Do you know yet if it will work on log containers from this? So, regarding the container mod there, T Miller, Hispano Modding did put out on their Facebook that during one of their updates, Giants asked them to make sure that there was like an adapter or something so it would work with the DLC. I don't know if it's been added to any of the current mods, but I do know that they did have an adapter for the crane, I think it was, to load it on that way. So, but actually, while I'm talking about that quickly, let's have a little look. So, first thing first, I'm not even sure where the heck they'll be. So let's have a little look. So it's not there. I suppose maybe wheel loader. There we go. So obviously the container lifter will be in obviously wheel loaders. So I can take that out of a second. I just realised I've got no sound in my game at the minute. Dang it. 82 Studios upload maybe was yeah exactly Team Miller like his trailers where you can load only one product at a time type thing. So we'll see. So anyway, yeah. So this is going to be for picking up the containers if you want to. Obviously you can do 20 foot, 30 foot, and up to 40 foot. I think there's a 45 foot as well. Yep, there we go. So 45. We'll just quickly whiz through the configuration. So obviously the bigger the container, obviously you will need the bigger. Obviously, from what I understand, these actually come out that you can lower down, hook on. It's got all loads of animations on the ends where it locks onto the containers. It's kind of cool actually. Um, DJ Goham did cover a video on this about a month or so ago, maybe a bit longer. So it's probably best going onto his YouTube and really showing everything because he does cover it quite well in his video. Obviously, you got different wheel configurations. I kind of like some of those tires actually, they're looking quite nice. Obviously, we got Michelin, Nokian, Trelleborg, and then back to Michelin. So yeah, loads of different types. Obviously, you can have your tinted, different shades of tints actually on your windows there. Additional work lights on your arm. Not sure exactly where the heck they all are, but I'm sure you'll find them. There's quite a few there. Obviously, brand name. Now, obviously, you can have Lizard if you wanted to, but I do know he's added on the Volvo as well, which is kind of nice with the DLC coming out. I'm not doing too bad, thanks, Not So Grumpy. Not too bad, and hopefully all you guys are doing well as well today. So yeah, so we got Lizard and Volvo. Decal wise, yes or no. Obviously, you just got the chassis on the back there. That doesn't look quite right actually to me. Okay, obviously on the arm itself, on the tweezers, which is obviously this guy right here on the front, and then obviously the whole lot. Yeah, so lots of different configurations. Obviously, you got your main color. Let's go with pink so you can see what changes. So it's going to be the main body. Obviously, he's added chrome in on this. which I think is a bit off. Let's go with something that's going to stand out. Big greenage, so that's going to be for your arm. Then the hydraulic color. Let's see. Oh yeah, so it's going to be all your little hydraulics for lifting up and down. It looks like they're metallics as well. Kind of a shame. Then obviously cab itself can be changed color-wise. You got loads and loads of different color options there. That's quite amazing actually. I'm not going to play around with it too much today. I'm just going to little show it off quickly. So the other thing was the trailers. I imagine they're being here somewhere. Also, I literally only just downloaded them a little while ago. So yeah, there we go. So there we go. So we've got your 20 to 25 foot, 30 to 35, and 40 to 45. So I'll just look at the one. Also, I'll go for the biggest one. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I'm doing a little modding at the moment. Are you? Oh, right, yeah. How are you getting on with that? Obviously, you can have your 40 foot with tension belts, and then you can actually have it as a tractor attachment if you wanted to. So you got tractor and your truck basically. Obviously, you got different tire types there. Loads of different options there. Sticker brands you can have. None. You can have just a lizard. Not sure where that is. Yeah, not sure where the heck they are, but aha. Oh yeah, just down here on the mud flap. You've got your Demco there, Fliegel. So it has added in quite a few different options there. You got your colours again, tons and tons of options. Obviously, with it being a grain, you can unload, you can harvest it straight into it if you wanted to. Obviously, like I did say, he is planning on doing other container types. So like one for your trees, one for your pallets, stuff like that, which I think is going to be kind of a nice idea. And then obviously, finally, I'm not sure if it'd be in the same category. Probably not. Oops, didn't mean to come all the way back out. I'm not even sure where the heck those containers would be. Let's see. Sprayers. Let's have a look. Miscellaneous, maybe. Oh, there we go. Miscellaneous. Oh, yeah, there we go. You do have an extra. Oh, something else actually. Ah. So obviously, container-wise, this your 40 foot, 45 high cube. So yeah, obviously you got your 40, 45, and then the high cube variations of them. Obviously they do have different capacities on them as well, which is kind of nice. Obviously you can change the logo if you wanted to. If you wanted to. Cover wise you can have it with or without. And obviously you do have all your different color options. So you've got your main color there. Let's go with a bit of green. Obviously that's going to be the strip at the bottom there. Your cover color. You can make it nice and really colourful. And then decals. I'm not sure what the decal one would be. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's going to be the letterings. So that is really kind of cool. I really want to try this out at some point. Obviously, you do get the 30 to 35 foot, 20 and 25 foot, and obviously it is a bulk category, I believe. So it should take most things. Actually, that looks more like an auger, maybe. Might have to have a little play with that actually and tweak it a bit. But yeah, there is going to be, from my understanding, an attachment for these containers, so they work on the trailers as well, and vice versa. Right, I just realised there's definitely no sound in there, so let me turn that on. I probably turned it off the other day. Let me see. Or, let's see if it's my headset now, because it's not even coming through on the stream. Let me just check something a sec, guys. They're all active, so they should be there. That's on 84. Hey, Grumpy Billy and probably Dave too. I'm assuming he's in there with you. No, actually, I'm not even in Discord at the minute. I've literally only got home maybe a half an hour ago or so. I had to take my wife to the hospital, so yeah. You're almost done. I've made 5 dogs into 5 different sizes to put them into their own mod. Oh, that's cool. I'm good. My crazy sleep schedule is catching up with me, but I'm managing or at least trying to. Can you put different products in them? Yeah, from the looks of it, you can do mainly grains and stuff like that, T Miller. What am I missing here? I wonder. Da, 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 da. Let's chat. That's under games. Try that one instead. Nope. I might have to do it without any game sounds. I don't know what's going on here. It's not quite right here. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Hmm. Volume mixer. They're all showing up fine, that's fine. Let me change that. Let's see something. Nope. That is very strange. For some weird reason, I'm not getting any game sounds coming through on my headset. That should be that. Very weird. Let me jump in Discord actually. There we go. That's definitely working. Hmm. I mean two in one container. No, it's a single load. It's literally like a normal tipper there, T Miller. Oh, I don't want the radio on. That is very strange. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not getting anything come through from the game. I don't know why. Oh, breaking settings probably. Let me see. One sec. That game. Okay. Very weird. Very, very weird. Let me just quick go back. I want to check something on the main settings a sec. Because that's not usually right. I'll be going black for a minute, and then if it doesn't work, I'll have to play around. Obviously, I did have a update the other day, which is a bit of a pain. So it might have messed with some of my settings in here. And then we'll get on with doing a bit of the game. Let's try that one there. Come on, game, behave. Ba -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da. Ba -da -da -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da -bam 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 -bam. Come on, you know you want to. My game's having a funny 5 minutes, guys. Maybe I should have just carried on without any sound. Oh. I've noticed sometimes with the sounds, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but for me, even if you adjust them in game, they don't always kick in out here. Uh, Voice, nope, nope, nope. But that's fine, that should be working. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hmm. No idea. I'll have to have a look at that later on. Let's just get into the game and do some work. So anyway, how you guys all doing today? Anyway, so um, tomorrow, just a quick one. My daughter Car has said that she doesn't really want to stream, so I'll probably do maybe a satisfactory stream or something, and just do a bit of that for a few hours. I don't want them. Yeah, that's not giving me any. Let's see something. Phone. definitely that one. Interesting. In GE, the rendering invisible button cannot be checked. Oh crap! Now you're asking. Let me load up something quickly. Let me switch to desktop so you guys can see as well. Ba, 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 ba. Why does this keep going onto the screen? Let's see. So, see, this is the fuel station that I redid for Mr. Reaper to put this on. Um, so I believe normally, let's have a look. So you can unclick that visibility one there, T Miller. Um, oh, so you got the visibility there. Let me see something. It may be that it has to be on a different setting. Yeah, if this is what you're on about, I'm not sure. But what I usually tend to do is the visibility on this one here. Hey there, boss. How you doing?
I'm waking up.
You're
How
waking
you
up here.
doing?
Not too bad. Having a few sound issues, but nothing strange about that.
Oh, I see. I got messages this morning. Mr. Miller, how you doing? Yes, I will look into making the. I know he's out there. I'll look into making the gate darker in a future update. I'd see what I can do for you. I don't know. Um, what was the other thing? Oh, and
Nope, it's not my headset. I don't think. Okay.
yeah, go ahead with the docs as well if you'd like to convert those over. I'm fine with that.
Oh, he's already been doing them.
Yeah. See?
um.
I just found out the biggest exploit ever I got a fix on the map.
Oh, that's not good then. What's that?
Well, we can make a rule against it, but it definitely, I'm surprised that none of these cheaters have thought of it yet.
Ah, interesting.
I gotta let me see.
Da, 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 da.
I really am surprised because everybody's always been looking for the shortcut cheat way. It might
Yeah.
be. And I just thought of it this morning, and it's like I went in and tested it, and it's like, yeah, that has to be changed. Let
Hmm.
me. I'm gonna see if I can change it. I think
That's not that.
it can be.
I don't know.
Um,
That's gonna bug the heck out of me now. Anyway, I'm going to try and at least get some game done. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in any sound for the minute. I have no idea what is going on. I'll have to have a little look at that later on. Bada, so let's have a look. It's been a while since I last been on here, so I'm not even sure what the heck needs doing.
I think it can be done by removing this section right here.
Yep, Dave did add in the, changing sky, so when somebody when the teams completes it, finishes it, the build, it then changes to tell everyone. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
Okay, so they've withered. What a surprise! I don't know what it is this year. My grapes just didn't want to mature. I don't know why. I treated them exactly the same as usual, and for some reason this year they've withered. So what I'm going to do is just trim them back later on, and hopefully next time they'll be fine. I may have to replace them. I
The
do
red
have
looks like
one,
Morgan was saying.
two. So I've got field 37 to harvest. And where the heck's the weeds? Weeds. Should be on there. I got a feeling most of these fields, yeah, I do need to get through at some point, and as you can see, get some weeds killed off. I do have a lot of fields still to get planted, but I'm obviously waiting now till I need to get some more in. So I think first of all we'll go grab the New Holland and we'll make a start on that. Dude, I keep wanting to slide here, it's not good. I want to slide, I've been playing too much Satisfactory, that's a problem. Hey Pompies, how you doing?
Yeah.
Right. Uh,
So you want to know what my exploit was? Anybody really curious? What did Dave think of that could possibly be one of the biggest cheats ever?
Biggest exploits. Well, it's not going to be the Poplar, because otherwise somebody would have figured that one out ages ago.
Hey, Poppies.
I don't know. I haven't really played the map that much, so I'll pass on that one.
Oh, I gotta fix it.
Stay connected. Yes.
Nobody wants to know. Good.
Nope,
I'm
good.
good with not telling.
I actually need to sort my wheel out quickly, guys. One sec. Ba-da-ba-dam. There we go. There's that. Centralized. At least that's one less issue to worry about. There we go. It's working now. Cool.
Filthy. There, I knew it. All right, so obviously there would have to be a rule set against it, but I'm gonna see if I could block it. Um, for about what, 30, $40,000, maybe at the most. I start at 2 p.m., a couple hours Eastern, so a
Yep,
little bit
we'll
under 2 hours.
we'll be joining him once I finish my little stream in about an hour and a half. So get your
For
fingers ready. Here Narinja and Matza.
So just for a couple $1,000, not too much, sell off one piece of equipment. And actually, heck, there's so much equipment you wouldn't need if with this cheat that it would be worth the investment. But it's against the rules, Matsu, even if I don't get the map
Dang it.
fixed. Remember that. Just
It's a
telling you right now. I know that you like to
corner.
exploit things. Um, I bought the trees and I put them right in front of the trigger and cut them down.
Oh no.
You buy the biggest tree, you could buy they're only 2,200 a piece and you only need 10, so for about $50,000, you could have put them right next to the wood trigger and cut them right into it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Uh, Wouldn't even have to cross the bridge. I had 50,000. I could get that 50,000 wood chips or 50. I cut 12 trees. They're 2,200 a piece.
Mm. Hey, Mr. Wheels, how you doing?
But you can't. No, it's against the rules. But I'm surprised because we didn't make the rule out of it.
Yeah. Dang. And no one even spotted that. It's terrible. Right, I need to drop this off and get a corn header. Dang it.
Yeah. Well, I'm checking to see
There, right.
if
I don't think I've got one for this just yet. Okay. Okay. Something is not quite right with my wheel. I think I've not set it since being back, so let me jump off a sec. Uh, yep, so obviously if you're not following Mr. Wheels or Mr. Dashnet, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow. Also, can you give Mr. Matza a shout out as well? Because I do know he streams from time to time. He's been doing some of the competition map actually. Actually, ouch. Actually, it's there. There we go. Oh yeah, you got it as well. Cool. Hey, Surfing, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah,
Doing
we
pretty
know your
good.
first sabotage idea was buying all the bales in the shop. That's why you.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't do the tree one.
I am not having a good day on sound on my wheel. Oh my goodness, it's not good.
I
Buying.
don't know what made me think of it, but I just said, there. Oh man, that can be done.
Right.
But the interesting thing is,
I thought
let me
so.
see.
I usually just set to one. That'd be fine.
There. The interesting thing is that the trees are actually put in the map, so they were easy to remove. They're no longer there
Actually, let me
without even
check
having
something.
the mod.
Ah.
So that is going to be update.
While that's going, let me have a little look at something. Oh yeah, just did my head in.
Do you head in?
Yeah, I hate not being able to hear the game, even if it's a little bit. Um, device. Da, 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 da. Nope. Wi-Fi. Nope. Sound apps. Nope. Language gaming. Nope. Sound. We'll see. That's coming through there. That definitely worked. Let's try that one. See, that one is not working. Oh, there we go. There's that. I wonder if that's what the issue was. Different channel. And obviously, thank you, Mr. Matzer, for the applause. Much appreciated, buddy.
No!
And Homer Simpson's dope. There is Tree Sabotage, Tree Cheek. Coming update today. Holy Jesus.
Billy is a nuisance.
My God,
He'll
thank you
be
very much
gone
for
in
the
2
jump scare
weeks.
there,
I
Surfing
apologize
Cowboy.
for this
Much
Oh,
appreciated.
inconvenience.
definitely gonna be doing the competition run throughs. Um,
Oh, yeah.
one issue. What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, so they definitely work.
Oh, I see. Did.
Right, so we've got Mr. Surfing Cowboy. Yep, so obviously Surfing Cowboy Gaming. Make sure.
So just do it! Make your dreams
There
come
will be one
true!
more
Yep, make
update
sure you
to it.
click on his link. Give him a follow, guys, as well. Yeah. There's that. There's that. There's that. Mr. Wheels, thank you very much for making your dreams come true. And a stretch. I can do that. Let's see if this thing is working now or not.
I think
Here we go.
what?
And nope, still not working. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'll have to have a play with it later. Okay. Right, so combine. Da, 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 da. So I need to get a header first of all. Yes, it's been a while since I've been on here. Obviously with the computer being down for a while, I'm not fully sure of exactly what's going on. Obviously I do need to get in and do that field, so we'll get that one first of all. After that I'll probably get some weeding done and see what we've got left after that. And at some point I need to run around and check on my animals. And yep, I've got your hydrators as well there. Thank you very much, Mr. Matzer. Yeah, my wife had a hospital scan on her shoulder today, so that's why I'm kind of running a little bit late and things aren't quite fully set up. Oh, it's like madness today. Uh,
I'm gonna also, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
yeah, you're also going to do that, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, now,
Uh,
what do I miss?
Change.
I wonder if I think I may know what the issue is. Obviously, where I was messing around. Holy cripes! That was loud. Surfing, thank you very much for the screamer. Holy heck, I'm deaf now. So it doesn't matter if I can't hear it.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be
Um,
gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
no, I will not be a nuisance. And I'm not going anywhere at all, no matter what Boomer says. Thank you for that one as well there, surfing. Wow, didn't realise it was that high. Come on, lock on. There we go. Cool. Right, so let's go get this field harvested first of all. Oh, and another thing as well. I know some of you guys have probably seen it anyway. I haven't actually, because I haven't done any farm sim stream for a couple of weeks. Obviously, there was the announcement of the first DLC for this year, and it's going to be the Gowl, I think it's pronounced, pack. So it just, to me, it personally sounds more like Maze Plus is just being added to the game. So it's just a little bit extra something for people to do. So I'm trying to create a SGA Pacific Rim team for the SGA competition map. So Thailand, farming guy, uh, oh, Thavius, farming guy, surfing and I. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Obviously, we do have like 4 people in the UK as well, so you could have a UK team. Um, and then maybe some oddballs. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, it's kind of cool. But it's also trying to get us all on the map at the same time, where it's not too late for people or too early. That's
That
it.
is a trick.
Yeah, that is a huge trick. Try and figure
We'll
that one
have,
out.
we need 4 leagues. And
Yeah,
then they can all get, then we could have a world championship.
I know. That'd be an interesting one. How would do that. Hmm. But obviously, I don't know if I know Imperial Gamer. He's going to be away for a little while, dealing with some real life stuff. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Earthquake in Syria and Turkey. Children in Turkey. Oh, they've added that to the billboards as well. That's changed the colour as well. Ugh. Oh, I want to know how they can do that because that's kind of cool how they can change the billboards without doing any updates. Hmm. Must be something in the scriptings, I guess. Anywho, yep, I need to get on and do some harvesting. And then, as you can see from this field to my left, I do need to get in and do some weeding as well. But yeah, for anybody who wasn't aware, Mr. Dashnet is working on his competition map, just making the final tweaks, and then hopefully he'll be able to get it uploaded to Giants to go on the in-game mod hub for everyone to play then. Obviously, it's going to be PC only, because obviously due to scriptings and stuff that's been added to it. And obviously, all you really need is the map and the production revamp mod. Obviously, if you can do up to 4 teams of 4 if you wanted to, or 4 teams of 3, have a few spectators. It's kind of cool actually. I think at some point I do want to do a little video showing it off. Hey, soft stuff, how you doing? But obviously, for those who are in Twitch at the minute, you can get Mr. Dashnet on his channel in a little while, showing it off. But yeah, at some point I do want to do a quick first look at the map video type thing. Right, let's get this going. Oh, yeah, there we go. It is definitely not that friggin' big of a header. What the heck? How big is this header? Is it 10? Yeah. 10, 6 meter wide. Is it? Yeah, 6 meters. Okay. That is definitely not right. There we go. Holy heck. Da 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 da. Anyone know what was teased with FS update 1.9? No idea. Actually, I'll probably do this myself, actually, without the wheel. You see how good I am at keeping a straight line. Actually, one thing I have started learning is looking at where the rows are on the crops and trying to keep the heads sort of where they point out in line with them. It does make a difference. Yeah, not sure what you mean by the 1.9 update. From what I understand, that's going to be for the next DLC to come in, I think.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Really, obviously, it'd be nice if we had like a editor update with the new stuff, but fat chance on that really. So I'm doing alright. TG,
Oh,
thank
I
God it's
guess it's in there.
Friday. How about you?
It says, as well as an announcement of a shiny new feature coming to all platforms in the 1.9 patch. What's that? It's in their podcast.
Oh, okay. Oh, if it's in the podcast, I haven't got a clue. I haven't even listened to it yet. Oh, I'll probably have that on. I'll probably listen to that maybe later or tomorrow at some point. Something shiny, hey? Hmm. Obviously, no spoilers. But yeah, obviously you got the that should be coming out actually in the next few weeks, I'd imagine. The Platinum expansion, not the Platinum, the DLC. So hopefully we'll get some more information before that. I just hope it's not no more John Deere equipment being added to the game. Oh my god. There we go. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good there, soft stuff. Much appreciated for asking. Try to get back into the swing of playing Farm Sim, with being off for 2 weeks, doing 19. It wasn't the greatest, to be honest. Especially on the old laptop there. Yep, obviously, if you're not following Dashnet, make sure you click on his link. T Miller as well. Make sure you follow both of the guys there. Obviously, Surfing, Cowboy Gaming. He streams as well as does modding, and yeah, make sure to follow everyone, guys. Basically, just click on the name and just follow them. Makes life a lot easier. FS23 is going to be released in May 23rd. Yep. Obviously, that's what I was covering earlier. Obviously, that's going to be for your Android, iOS, and your Nintendo Switch. But yeah, it's like what I was saying there. They've added in obviously chickens as a new animal. Obviously, I don't think they've ever had chickens in it before.
I don't think they've ever had animals, have they? Oh,
Yep,
they might have.
they had
Never
I
played it
know
that long.
in the last one they had your cows, your sheep, your chicken. No, you don't have chickens. You had horses and your pigs. Obviously, this time around, because of the productions is what they've added. They've added in the chickens, but they've also got that auto-loading script trailer as well. So I'll have to wait and see how that all works. Enough with the green. Yeah, and how you doing there, crazy King Bob? Yeah, I think there's far too much green being used. Right, come on, engine on. There we go. Nope, that one. Oh. Yeah, that's why I've kind of gone with a lot of other things that are non-John Deere. So obviously I've got a few Valtras, I've got Case, I've got Dutzvar. I think I've got a class somewhere as well. Not class, case, class. Oh dang it! Everything bar John Deere on here really. Right, so let's hook this bugger up. But yeah, I've definitely steered away from the John Deeres on this one. Even vehicles, I am not making them a John Deere colour. Also, there is some greens you cannot get away with. Obviously, like for instance, this trailer is naturally either green or black, so I'm having to have it that colour. Valtra, obviously, that's green, but it's not John Deere green. I think it's just the whole John Deere green that's kind of putting me off them at the minute. I would actually, there is something I would love to do is give Team Miller a challenge, and that's to actually do a playthrough on a map where he doesn't have any John Deere equipment, whether it's the vehicles or like a plow or whatever, or any vehicles coloured John Deere. I would love to see that because every stream it's John Deere here, John Deere here, John Deere. Even like he's got like TLXs, they're all coloured John Deere. I think he's got one black truck there now. Actually, that's one truck I do want to download and have a look at is that new Winter Wolf. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, but if you're up for a challenge, Team Miller, there's something for you. And obviously the competition map does not count because that has a John Deere when you start off. Oops, let me finish unloading that. Green Thumb Farm, how you doing, buddy? Won't put a spoiler, but when you get a listen to the latest FS podcast, they release so updated for 1.9 batch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to that then. See what what they're adding. Um, Back was hungry, so went for a chippy. Oh, okay, no problem, Gamer Paul. Obviously, welcome back. Yeah, we had pizza for tea tonight, so made it quite easy. Grabbed it on the way home, and yeah, actually, I'm still suffering from that. So if I burp uncontrollably, that's why. Actually, one nice thing is I will be hopefully able to join in on the competition map again tonight. At some point, I do need to jump off once I finish streaming, do some washing from today's dishes, and then I'll probably grab a drink and then join the guys. So where are they? Where are they? Where were you? So there is one map that I drive everything but John Deere, the SGA competition map. Yeah, obviously when you start off though, Team Miller, that map does have a John Deere as one of the starting equipment, so that doesn't really count, in my opinion. But yeah, well, I think it'd be a nice one actually for Dave's next map. How about that? Maybe no John Deere equipment on it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Hey, Mr. Buy Tacos, how you doing, buddy? All of my TLXs are black. Yeah. However, your vehicles, the 2023, I think it is, that you've got is John Deere green and yellow. So you do have some, yeah. Anyway, yeah. But personally, I'm trying to go with more the stuff that doesn't usually get shown, especially during the streams. I will say I have used John Deere's in the past, yes. The 6R I still think is my favourite John Deere. I don't know why. It's just one of those tractors that just sort of shouts at me. I like it. Um, Actually, talking about John Deere as well. The other day we were in town, and obviously in Southampton where I live, where a lot of you guys already know, it's where the Titanic left from. Obviously, it's a big docking area and has a lot of tractors and stuff on there. I actually seen a John Deere. I think it was an ARX. It's the tracked one. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bam.
Yes, I will be playing the competition map at the
Eh,
start. There is one more update today that does a couple little things.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, I seen that one of these on the back of a trailer the other day, and I thought it was the most ugly looking tractor ever with these.
And make sure you guys get the
Oh,
sorry, Billy.
yeah.
Make sure you get the TH store extension script as well because we're going to be testing that for the first time.
Oh, cool. He got it done, is he?
Not done,
Oh,
but
okay.
one that can at least block the bales and stuff so we can and we're going to see how that
Ah.
works.
Okay, let's take this out because it's doing my head and my phone. But John Deere color is a nice color, Billy. I know by tacos, I know, and I know you love them. I've got nothing against them. It's just I think too many people are using John Deere, especially when they're streaming. At least in my opinion, um, every stream you go into, it's all John Deere equipment. You very rarely see like the Dutz files and cases being used. I know some people are starting to switch over to doing like case and stuff like that. I just think a lot of these other um, companies, like the New Hollands and stuff like that, just aren't being utilised the way they should. The same with the Valtras. You very rarely see a Valtra being used on somebody's stream. I love them. That's why I think I've got two or three actually on here. Obviously on the Silver Run I had I'm sure it was the biggest Valtra. Obviously I colored it for my daughter. It was bumblebee coloured, basically yellow and black, because she loves her bumblebees. So yeah. Right. Let me catch up on chat 'cause you guys are just chat, 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 chat. 6 hours and nice look. Yeah, the 6 hour is nice. I think it was in 19. I fell in love with it. So, but yeah, I do like John Deere, but I'd rather personally use and see more non-John Deere. But I do know there's a lot of John Deere fans out there, and that's what they just run. But anyway, that's enough on the John Deere stuff. So, I seen here Dave on every SGA stream I watch. Yeah, he gets about. He does definitely get about. And obviously, one thing is we will be going over in just over an hour's time to Mr. Dashnet. Because I always do a couple of hours stream before his streams on Friday. So we sort of raid over to him and then I kind of try and get you guys warmed up a little bit for his stream. So I try my best anyway.
Warm them up.
Yep, I'm
It's cold
trying.
in here, so warm me up.
Oh, how are they getting on with the roof, or haven't they been back yet?
Nope.
Oh, for crying out loud, they're ridiculous. I don't know. I bet your landlord's not very happy with that. Because I know one thing, I wouldn't be very happy with that state that they've left it in. My cousin has one of them and he loves it. Ah, okay. Oh, with or without the DLC, Dave?
Without
Without
it's
it. There you
set
go.
up right now. And
Anyway.
without trees that you can cut in place. I removed them.
Actually, this is the same colour as the one I've got on my silver run. I decided to match them in, so. But this is basically my daughter's tractor. It's her little bumblebee, I like to call it. To be honest, I really like the Valtras, especially these newer style. I think they're really nice looking. Okay, they're not the biggest, the most powerful tractors in the game, but I think that if you're just starting out, they're definitely good tractors to go for on any map, to be honest. Alright, so anyway, let me see what's going on in chat. So you know there's similarities between JD and Tom Brady. I don't know if I want to know what that is. I really don't know. Who's? Oh, Tom. I haven't got a clue anything about. That's American football, Tom Brady, isn't it? Yeah, I don't do football, but I've heard of his name and why people hate them. Oh, bless. You don't use John Deere much either? Oh, Gamer Paul. Okay, cool. Um, I use Massey and JCB. Yeah, JCB is becoming very popular, actually, I've noticed. Um, actually, Massey Ferguson, that's another one as well that doesn't really seem to get shown so much light in the game as well. Actually, that's one thing I don't think I've actually got as a Massey Ferguson yet. I'd have to have a look. I might have one. I know I used to have one. Then I traded it in for, I think it was the Dutsvar, a long time ago. Uh, because they're great. Oh, because they're great. Oh, okay. I don't know. You definitely tell that you're a John Deere fan, Team Miller. That's for sure.
Hey,
That's
I have a
because we
question,
usually
Billy.
are. Okay. He's got a question
Uh,
for me. Dang.
you got your computers straightened out. When are you gonna have that 1K followers stream?
When my wife feels
I know.
better.
I'm just messing with you.
I know. Did I miss it?
I know you got it just before you crashed out,
Yeah.
but congratulations on that.
I thank you. I must be full on corn on this. I am. Dang. Yeah, so I did actually before my game my computer crashed and burned a little bit on the PSU. I did hit my 1,000 followers. So much appreciated to everyone who's followed and thank you. Um, I was hoping to try and do a stream of some form to celebrate it, but obviously with my wife the way she is, it's really hard to do something half decent, shall we say? And Crazy King Bob, thank you very much for the follow there. Much appreciated as well. Why is this thing not wanting to unload? Oh, there it is. It's very tricky this. There it is. Little trigger. I think what I really want to do is try and get the FS19 one from PV County on my next map. I've got it already converted, it's working perfectly. The only thing I want to change is the display that I've added to it. I don't like it. So I want to see if I can create my own display. Kind of like how Dave's got them on the competition map. Maybe something similar to that. But with obviously the smaller writing so you can fit more in on one board. Actually, that's one thing I was going to ask you as well. But I'm going to read chat first. Yeah. Red and black are your favourite colours in real life. Alright, Team Miller, that's cool then. To be honest, they are mine. I like the sort of dark blue as well, sort of navy blue. Um, so we're very similar that way then. I also like it when you're driving it. Yeah. My dad owns about 15 old IH tractors, so I've always been Team Red. Yeah, that's one thing as well. The really old tractors don't bug me. Obviously, for example, if Giants were to add a load of old John Deere equipment, it wouldn't bug me because they are what made John Deere what they are now. Um, but yeah, it's just really, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm going to shut up now. But yeah, let's see. So my grandfather was a John Deere user. He taught me to drive a John Deere when I was about 10 years old. So it's sentimental things. Yeah, that I do understand. That I do. But yeah, I just think it'd be nice to see more colour vehicles, I suppose, in game. And crazy, yeah, I think Crazy King Bob. Thank you very much for the follow. I think I mentioned that a minute ago. Something you may like. Yeah. So Dave, that's what I was going to ask you. The displays that you made for the competition map, were they done in GE or did you do them in Blender or something?
What was the question? I missed it.
Oh, typical. So the displays for, let's think, what one would be the best?
Oh,
For
the digital
the
displays.
bridges and stuff, yeah, for the like bridges.
It was a it was actually a trimmed down version of the sign that was in the museum
Ah, okay.
that I had purchased the model a long time ago, but I had to remove some parts for it to be Mod Hub friendly because it was too high poly.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And then I did the graphics in my normal graphics programs
That's
for them.
something I need to get as well, that Bling program. I had to look at it the other day,
Eh,
and it's about, I think it's about £20 for me
yeah,
to
it's
buy
a
it.
good. It
Because,
only outputs PNGs, but what I like about it is it has elements that you can drag and drop to make something look good without having to be a designer, you know?
exactly, yeah. And that's something I just have no idea about, is the design side of things.
Yep,
So obviously I'm just
but that's what I did them in.
used to Notepad plus, not Notepad, what am I on about? Paint.net. I'm too used to using
Hmm.
that.
That's what I use to convert them afterwards,
Yeah,
but also it sets up the template, so if I need to change a line of text, I don't have to go back into paint.net and highlight the
ex
area, cut it out.
exactly, yeah. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Bad Tacos, sorry. I just realised. How are you doing, buddy? It's been a long time since I've seen you around. And I did give you a shout out earlier, but I'm going to give you another one now. Shout out BY Tacos. Obviously, Mr. By Tacos there is a member of the SGA, guys, so make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. He is a John Deere fan too, if you're into John Deere's. He does speak, I think it's Dutch and English, so if you do jump into his chat, just say that you're English or whatever, say hello. He will actually speak to you in English or Dutch if you wanted to. So yeah, what's a John Deere? John Deere, Chris, is a deer that's called Chris. No, called John. Oh, dang, buggered that one up, didn't I? Or is it like a John Doe? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I'm working a lot this time, but I'm good. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Danish, Danish. That's the one. Yeah, yeah. Because it's obviously same as Viking, isn't it? So I always get them all mixed up. They're German, Dutch, whatever. Danish. It's all foreign to me. But yeah, I want to get that program. I've downloaded Blender again and added the GE exporter. So I might have a little play around with that at some point. Try and figure that out. It's also being able to get all the textures and stuff in Blender to stay and copy over and all that. I have no idea, so I'm going to be definitely looking at a lot of videos on YouTube for that. Do, 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 do. It's that red tractor Dave drives. Oh, dang, no. Aye. Yeah, so obviously tomorrow, just a quick one as well before obviously we go over in a little while to see Mr. Dave. Tomorrow, once again, I'll be probably on my own, just doing a quick satisfactory stream in the morning. If any of you guys got any questions about it, you're more than welcome to jump in and ask. I know Mr. Not So Grumpy Dwarf is obsessed with it at the minute. The last couple of days I've actually gone through, got the Fix It Farming factory now pretty much sorted out, up and running. Got a couple of things just to tweak on it. But apart from that, it's done and dusted. I'm creating obviously the different cakes, muffins and stuff like that. Doggo chow is the main one I'm after. So I've got the doggo pen down, so I need to go out and try and find some doggos at some point. And yipes. And then figure out what the heck I'm going to do next. I do want to extend the train system on there around the map. I'm thinking of heading towards the desert maybe. I'm not sure yet. But it is doing pretty good at the minute on there. But yeah, I really need to spend more time, I think, doing a bit more of this map than anything else really. John Deere is the goat. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I think I will try the competition map tonight. Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah. Obviously, if you wanted to, you're more than welcome to jump in with Dave and the guys tonight on the stream. I'm sure he would love to have you in chat as well. Right, actually, while I'm here. Yeah, we'll probably, once Dave's gone live, he'll probably gone up to like the general chat so you guys can join in as well after running through the updates and stuff.
Yep.
Alright. That'll be my chance just to jump off for maybe 20, 30 minutes to do some washing up and stuff.
10. You only get 10 minutes. We got to get that going quick before if Terminator stops in so we can see it this time. No.
Yeah. Oh, he was streaming actually. Was it yesterday? I noticed.
Yeah, he was.
I thought, blimey. Who's that strange guy coming in on on the streams? Yipes. But yeah, obviously he is a busy old chap at the minute, isn't he? So, fair enough. When does Dave go live? In 50 minutes. They're surfing. So if you need to go off, get some food, go for it. If you want a quick 30-minute lie down, go for it. If you need a toilet break, do it now. But yeah, I'll probably miss out on the first round, and I'll probably jump in on the second one with you guys though. Unless you're running a little bit late. Because I've also got to have my ice cream as well. That's one thing I am missing at the minute. Eating breakfast as we speak. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, 'cause it's morning for you in Hawaii. Are you still in Hawaii or are you in Cali now? I'm guessing Hawaii. Cali for 2 days. Okay. So, okay. So it's 6 o'clock here. 1 o'clock for Dave. Must be a really late breakfast for you then. Wow. You're freezing your butt off, are you? uh, well, it's currently 9 degrees Celsius, this is, in the UK where I am. So if it's any lower than that, then it's not that cold. I think this morning when I woke up, it was around about 0. So, slept in at 10 o'clock for you. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I think the temperature when I got up was like 0, and obviously it's still quite cold and damp at the minute in the UK. Oh, looking forward to spring kicking in. Obviously this week we've had Pancake Day, or what do you call it? Mardi Gras. Same sort of day. Shrove Tuesday, whatever. That was a nice day. My daughter actually helped out with doing some pancakes. And yeah, one may have, or half of one ended up on maybe the floor. But that's my fault, to be honest. It stuck to the pan. Very first one, always buggers up. There we go. Right, where am I going to park you? Still need to figure out what I want to do in that little area. Haven't figured it out yet. Maybe another shed. Oh, T Miller. Winston. Obviously, I mentioned to you about Winston's shed. So I'm guessing what you mean is also if you open the door and you look in, you can't see any of the vehicles until you get into the shed. Is that what you meant? Yeah. So what I'm guessing, and this actually happened, is what's on all of the buildings now is they actually have a occluder added to them. So when the doors are shut, all the stuff that's in there doesn't um, render into the game. Obviously, this is something that Giants have added this time around. This was basically better for your system. Um, Obviously, when I was doing that product storage, initially I just created a big cube and put it just inside the walls of that building. So obviously I could stand here and look in, and you couldn't see anything inside. Well, obviously, as soon as you cross that barrier, um, you can then see the stuff. What I ended up having to do is create individual planes for the building, and then also separate ones for the doors, so it actually opened up with the door and stuff. So that's probably what Winston's actually done. He's just basically created a big cube just to put inside here, or the shed, that I should say, to hide the pallets and stuff. Close. Fine. There we go. But yeah, I'm sure you'll see that message at some point. So yeah, you like that shed and hope you fix it. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. Obviously, one thing it could possibly do is take it into Blender, maybe remove the color, the textures and stuff, and then make that non-renderable, and obviously then have this door separately. It's a bit of a tricky one to do, but it can be done. Right, I don't need you, do I? That's fertilizer, so that can go away now. Try to tidy up a little bit actually. Talk about that rendering. Calendar, yep, 10 a.m. about 6 Celsius. So that's not actually that's not that cold. 6. Also depends on the wind as well. So 17 Fahrenheit is -8. Oof, -8. That is cold. That is very cold. But yeah, the thing is, you can have a low temperature, but it's depending on like what the wind temperature is as well. That's where it really gets you. Obviously, where I'm on the coast, we get the wind coming off of the waters here, and that can make it feel a lot colder. That is for definite.
I haven't heard from Winston in quite some.
Yeah, he pops in every now and again. I think he's been pretty busy doing his own little thing, really. door on the other side. The deco. Yeah, that sounds like what he's basically done. Is just created a big box and put it in, just to get it in game, I suppose. Bless him. Like, yeah, I think it was like a Russian script, wasn't it? They had in 17, where it basically you put the vehicles into the shed, and it made them like non-renderable. Then you could load them back in or something. And now,
Yeah, that took them off the map, but that
yeah,
really isn't needed anymore
no,
because you have, as you know, the object occlusion culling,
yep,
and
no.
it hides everything. If the garage is done with it, it will hide everything that's inside when you walk away anyway.
Yep. And obviously that's one thing I spent a lot of time trying to figure out. Um, Obviously it's something. Actually, I've got it here. Is the product storage from 19. Actually, T Miller was playing around with it the other day, or testing it anyway. How do you get on with that T Miller as well, by the way? Oh, so this has the occluders on it. Now, I don't know. Yeah, so obviously these doors all have an individual panel on each of the panels that I've added. So in the i3D, obviously you'll have the original panels, but then there's also sub additional panels for those occluders. It's been added. It's kind of funky. If I bring this up, so see how good and crap. Actually, it's not that full, but obviously what you're getting about 34, 33 at the minute. If I shut that door, obviously that frame rates go right up, so it was up to like 43. So I've added 10 just by shutting that door. And obviously it's those occluders. That's what's basically not making all that stuff inside non-renderable. And literally as soon as it comes in, they'll then start loading in. Obviously, the more pallets you got, the more frame drop you'll have as well. So just bear that in mind. I think with the brewery at the minute, the way it is, that has, was it 5 lines? There's about 150 pallets, I think it is, visuals in there per product, plus the input and outputs. So well over 700 pallets, and frame rates around that isn't too bad. So yeah, that's basically what Winston needs to basically do then is add individual ones to each of the panels, and then obviously the door itself as well. But at some point this will be coming out as well. It's pretty much complete. One thing we were trying to get working is to convert from pallets to containers. Unfortunately, it's a bit tricky at the minute to do it. I know Shy Wizard actually got it working, but he had to have the pallets themselves or the containers on his computer itself. I think it was out of the mod, so it's kind of a weird one. He posted in Discord streaming talk Billy lately. Yeah, he was replying to I think it was T Miller's comment there the other day. I need to top this up. Hopefully I've got some herbicide around the back. I hope so. Yeah, but the door is shut when you offload the pallets. All right, okay. Yeah, I might have to have a little look at it myself. See if I can help Winston out with it. I think I'll have to look at how I've done mine. I'm sure it was individual planes um, that I did, and then the doors all separate. But yeah, he's just thinking about the frame rates there, so that's kind of cool. Right, so open you, and you are freaking missing something. Charcoal. Okay. Dang it, I'm gonna have to go buy some. I am not doing good, guys. I'm not doing good. Da, 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 da.
I'll be back. Gotta grab something to eat before I go live and turn up the heat in this freaking place. It's a cold
Yep.
day, I think.
Okay. Oops. Yeah. I like my storage. But yeah, obviously one thing I do want to do once I've got all the factories sorted out is start attacking some of these other the storages from 19. So you got your own decent sized storages again. And obviously the biggest issue is obviously going to be the converting to containers. It just does not seem to work quite right in 22 as it did in 19. May even see if Braven can come up with something. I know he did mention something about actually it's basically what we've been trying out is at the bottom of where the spawn area is for the pallets you can add in a little additional line, but for some reason it does not like something in there. Even Shy Wizard had a quick look at it and he got it working kind of, but yeah, it means you guys would need to do some work as well on your end to get it to properly work, which is a pain. But yeah, it's basically having two pallets registered the same but a different type thing. It's annoying. I really wanted to try and get it to work. Uh, yeah, and obviously Surfing is working on the Cogent, so it's basically the forestry storage at the minute. How are you getting on with that? Obviously you got it working and everything, yeah? Obviously he has been adding in palette visuals with that as well, so when that comes along you'll have that for your products from your sawmill and that, which is kind of cool. And I know Mr. Reaper will be really happy about that. Obviously he is the one that's been after that for quite a few weeks now. But yeah, that's got to bug the heck out of me, the game sounds. I have no idea why it's not coming through on my headset. There's definitely something missing. Now I know my Satisfactory comes through on my headset, so it's definitely not that. So it's something maybe I've changed in the settings. So let's have a look. See, because I always have mine set to the headset, either chat or gaming version. Let me just check this a sec. Pair volume mono. Nope, don't want mono. That's that. That's fine. All sound devices. Nope. Now there was something I seen the other day. Where was that? Let me see something a sec. Output device game. You may lose my voice. I'm not sure. Da, 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 da. Nope, that would be fine anyway. Sound system, Discord. Nope. Nope. It's not you. I haven't touched the XML yet. Just been working on the palette visuals and all that. Yeah, okay. Um, See, I seen something that had the game something to do with what was it? What was it? It was to do with the apps and stuff. Apps, video, start, install app settings. Nope, I'm gonna have to figure it out later. I will figure it out, don't worry. That's not a problem. Now, do I have to turn on sensors here or anything, or does it do it automatically? I don't know, did that. No, it's already enabled, okay. Don't know even why I'm putting this on. Don't need it. I can freehand it. There we go. I'm sure it's probably something really, really simple. That's the thing. In advanced audio settings. One sec. Let me pause this a sec. Because it's going to bug me there otherwise. Let's see. Settings. Sound settings. Right, advanced output devices. No, it's not you. All sound devices. Game. Let's see. See, that's coming through fine. So why is the game not coming through? Yep, that's fine. Spectrum. Let's try that. Mm, very freaking weird. That's all I can say. What is this to do with this? I wonder. I installed that voice meter potato thing the other day. I wonder if it's something that's got messed up there. It's there. That's not even coming through. I bet that's what it is. I'll bet you that is what it is. Um, which monitor is that? What if I changed that to a monitor instead? Let's try there. I'm probably going to lose all my other sounds. Nope, that's not coming through on mine. You have to remove the problems as well. That's probably what it is. Let's try that one. Nope. Yeah, it's going to bug me until I figure out what it is. Come on, change to... Let's put it on chat for a minute. Yeah, not getting nothing through there. Put it back to game, because that's usually what it's on. Artist 7 game. Nope. I'll have a play over the weekend and see if we can figure it out. Right. But yeah, I'll probably end up just removing it until next time. I'm trying to think what it was I was trying to figure out. What was it? What was it? Oh, I think I was looking at the possibility of having maybe some background music. That's probably what it was. Oh, missed one there. Oh, you figured it out if you'd seen there. Okay, what was it? Yeah, must get that track to put away as well. Just made the plane smaller than the object. I don't know if that is the right way to do it, but it's working. Oh, that's the main thing. Sounds about right, actually. Yeah, so that's what I did with mine, the storage there. I just literally had it within the walls. Um, but obviously, rather than using that big cube, I think it was, I used an actual plane and had it that way. So, well, at least you got it working. So, yeah, there we go. But yeah, Mr. T. Miller is definitely getting into doing modding a lot at the minute, guys. So keep an eye on him. You never know what he might be coming up with next. Do 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 do. Ooh, take that one out. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
you never know. You never know what's gonna happen
Yep.
around here.
Yep. Oh, when were you planning on starting to possibly add more people, or look at add more
Well,
people?
here's the thing. Quite busy, but there is one person that I'm going to add for certain reasons.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't know it yet
Oh, okay.
because Dave's not ready yet.
uh, that's fair enough. I could invite him if you want.
You can invite him.
Yeah, can I? Can I? Can I?
No, the question is, can you set the website up so that when he's in, he's
Oh.
ready? That's the big thing.
Oh, yeah, you need like Boomer and all that, don't you?
Well, no, I think
Well, you've got like 28 minutes roughly. Is that long enough? Hey, Kabumba,
28
how you
minutes.
doing?
I don't
Um,
even know if I probably haven't logged into the website and let me see.
actually, it's been quite quiet on there, so I'm
Yeah,
happy.
see, I need to get another verification
Yeah.
backup code to log in. No, I will invite him
Okay.
and then we'll get him set up at my earliest convenience.
It could be a while away then.
No, it won't be too long, but
Uh, anyway, so yeah, this is
but
the shipyard dogs. All right, okay, gotcha now.
we have a
Sorry.
I don't know if he's still out there,
Oh, he's out. He's here, there, and everywhere.
but he's definitely been
Significantly modded.
this person we're speaking of has been a very active not only member of the SGA community, but he's also been a very active modder. Anybody getting any hints yet? In the SGA community.
Kabumba, no. I have no idea, unfortunately. Sorry, Kabumba, regarding your
he,
question
has,
there.
he has no idea.
Michael, yeah, we're going to
He
invite
has
Michael.
This person has been suggested by other people. Um, he may not have the streaming numbers yet, but because he is a streamer and he also is a very active modder, he actually has put out a map
He has.
based off of some of. So we want to get access to the website. So his version of the map is also available on our website for people to download, and we got to set him up there
Yes, Gamer Paul.
as well as the additional mods that he's
There he
created.
is. He is still out there.
So I will unofficially but officially invite Surfing Cowboy to the SGA. Now, when he comes in later, we will get him set up. Actually, I'm going to send the invite to him.
He's in.
Yeah,
I know
he's
he
in.
is.
Yeah.
I I wouldn't have done it if he wasn't here. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to say something. I'm gonna officially, he's going to be a modder slash streamer. While his streaming numbers aren't there yet, I'm sure you guys will support him. And also,
As always.
he's a big part of this family. He does everything with us, you know.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to get him in there. And I have to go over to
Viking
send an
streaming, thank you
invite.
very much for the resub for 10 months. Much appreciated, bud. And
I
welcome on
also
in.
had to wait till he stopped changing his name.
And Big Daddy as well. How you doing, bud? Let's get
So,
some shout outs. So, um, Viking streaming.
actually, I gotta go
So
over
there's
to.
a shout out for Viking streaming guys. Make sure to go over, give him a follow. I'm gonna give Surfing Cowboy a shout out as well. For the simple fact,
Yes,
if you're not
please.
following him, go over, click on his link, and follow him and catch him. Obviously, he is the guy that did the PV Uncharted Revisited map. Obviously, I know there's a few things on there he wanted to change, but obviously he is planning on possibly doing another map soon. So definitely go over and check him out when he's streaming.
Mr. Surfing Cowboy, in your email, you should have an invite to the Twitch team. I will get it set up so when Boom wakes up from the dead, so that you have access to the streamer channels in the Discord in the near future.
Mm.
And I have to set up the website and go over with you some point how to upload your own mods to the website. So we'll get all that taken care of in the
Yeah,
near future.
they can clear my list out then finally. Yay! Actually, can we get that T Miller added as a modder on the SGA
Yes,
website as well?
I definitely can get him in there when we get over there and edit the website to get T
Yep,
Miller the category as well.
cool. The only other person I've currently got, I think, is Aussie Kanga. A couple of his mods, but
Mhm.
but yeah, cool.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can send him the logos for his channel if you'd like to get them earlier.
yep.
Um,
They're on the. Oh, actually, he won't be. He might be able to access them once he
once I
accepts the
get the
roles.
website set up,
Yeah.
but I can't do it right now. We're kind of running up
But
against the
yeah, if
server.
you wanted to team Miller, you go for it. If you need them, you can always get them off the website as well. But yeah, for anyone who's just joining, unofficially, we've just invited Surfing Cowboy Gaming to the SGA website as a streamer
Well,
slash
I guess
moderator.
it's kind of
Modder.
official. He just needs to get all the access.
Yeah. Obviously, once he's got all the access, it will be officially official. He is a member. But yeah, that is really kind of cool.
Oh yeah, he's not home, so he won't be able to do much till Monday anyway. That's
Yeah.
good. I'll try to get it all set up for you. Then
There we
you'll
go. Got a bit of time then.
have
Cool.
absolutely. He's been doing so much with modding as well that he gets backdoor
Yep.
entrance because of the modding. You know, without the numbers, I don't need to get approval from the thing because he's been doing a great job.
Yep.
So
There is a
he'll get the numbers up.
there is a couple of other people I'm thinking about possibly voting for, um, who have been in the community a while. One I'm still
There
umming and ahhing
are
about, but there is one definitely I'll probably do it soon.
the problem with the voting is that half the members never check it to see, so it's hard to get
Yeah,
a vote needed.
and they
So I'm
don't
kind of
tend to
changing that a little
pay
bit.
attention. Okay. In that case, what I'll do is when we're not on in this stream, I'll have a chat with Dave about one for definite. The other one I'm still umming and ahhing about because you can be a bit of a drama queen.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
drama queens we don't like.
yeah. And HC, how you doing as well, bud? Jaskal, welcome on in. It's been a while. I
You
don't
talking
get no.
about SGA Doorknob? He's not a streamer.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I would never freaking invite him in. He's a pain in my butt. Oh, the amount of friggin' logs I've seen of his, it's ridiculous. I'm just grateful that he's been doing a lot of ATS recently, so I've not had to have that issue. But I've got a feeling that when Dave's next map comes out, I am going to be inundated from him.
But
Oh,
to be honest with you, our main rule is who can we work and play with without causing, too much strife in the community. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And some people do tend to rub people the wrong way, but Surfing is definitely not one of those people.
yeah.
He's been cordial and kind and understanding in every single thing that we have done, and that's what's required.
Mhm.
Because one bad apple upsets the apple cart.
Yep,
and
exactly.
and really it's when as far as I'm just saying this because it's the truth. When it comes to somebody like Surfing Cowboy, he just fits in. He never causes any issues. He takes yeses and nos whether we give,
Mhm.
if something, and that's what it's about. It's being able to conform with the group because you get one person that can't control their mouth or something and they have access all of a sudden to everybody's live stream.
Yeah.
It tends to go south. Or if they, you know, so yeah, he's just a great person all
He
overall,
is.
and we've gotten to know him very well,
Yep.
and he's doing the Wreckfest stuff with us. He does although the school bus thing really gets annoying to me, but see that's okay. If
Aye.
that's all right. It's part of the game.
And yeah, 10 shot. I think that'd be kind of a nice idea is to have Doorknob change for his dad streams instead. But it's also getting him to actually do at least a stream. That's the problem with Michael. He's all talk, 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 and then yeah, he's no action, unfortunately. I think he was kind of given some privileges actually for is it ATS servers and stuff.
Well, we haven't done anything with the ATS. I've just
But
been
yeah, I've done bugger all with it, so
I need three of me to get everything done, please.
well, yeah, I don't do anything with
We're
ATS
setting up
really.
forums and stuff
Yeah,
for ATS. It's a job and a half to set everything up on the
yeah, I wouldn't know.
website, but I'll see about doing that when I go in to do Surfin's access and T Miller's modding access.
Yeah,
And then it's not only setting it up, but making sure each user knows how to use it and what because they get certain responsibilities. So they'll have to jump in, or at least if they can't figure something out, they know where to get the answers from.
yep. Be right back. All right, surfing, and also congratulations.
I think the biggest thing to know about the website is if you're going to upload mods, 50 megabytes or less will work. Otherwise, you have to upload a link and host it somewhere else. I
Yeah,
do
I do
have
that anyway.
a hosting place. I have that you just have to get a hold of me and have me upload it and then link it to that on the MediaFire account that I
Hmm.
have. But other than that, if you can link it if you have already have a place. But I do suggest that you don't use Dropbox or or because you will blow out the maximum number of downloads in a
Yeah.
short time if it goes completely public. We've
Ye-
done that, been there, done that, especially like a map that's a 1 GB file, because they don't tell you the limits on the Dropbox, and they don't tell you on Google Drive that there are limits, but you will find out that there are as soon as you put that map up there.
Yeah, exactly.
You lose your
But
your
yeah,
lose your Google Drive and stuff for a month.
yeah,
Once you hit that in 1 day, you can do it.
yeah, with something as big as a map, I definitely wouldn't recommend using like a Google Drive anyway. I would look at
Right.
something more dedicated, like
But yeah,
MediaFire or something like that.
there is a couple things I do want to. I know Surfing left for a minute, but I do want to talk to him about a couple of things for Uncharted, being his version is halfway between. He's been making changes to some of the mods.
Yeah,
I'd like to get that map updated to the new mod pack
yeah,
rather
I've
than
mentioned about that as well to him.
so that it
What
conforms
to
with
do.
the new stuff that's coming out in the near future. And that's just a matter of going through and making some changes to the map itself at some point.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
don't have to have a third version of that's the biggest concern I have right now is having a third version of the mod pack just for that map, you know?
yeah. To be honest, I did mention it to him. He is actually there, in chat. Basically, all you need to do is remove the category option from the map and anything that's basically in there, as well as the palettes and stuff.
Right.
Um, he did. oh, He said he was definitely going to do it with his next map.
Right.
Um,
Um,
but
should
regarding
you
this one, I
remove
don't
it
know.
from Google Drive? You should not link on our website to the Google Drive or you'll blow it out.
Yeah,
So we'll figure out where to put it in the near future. I'll talk to you about what we can do.
yeah. That
We
was
can move it
one
over to
one reason I
MediaFire.
haven't put it up yet is because of I wasn't sure what drive you had it on.
You're talking about the difference of getting another possible 1,000 downloads on that in a short period of time when it first goes up on the website.
Yeah.
And literally, if it's a gigabyte in size, that's 1,000 gigabytes, and they will limit you on Google Drive to like 50.
Mhm.
You know, that's the problem. It's okay if you have it only a few here or a few there, because it's a monthly. But once it hits and all of a sudden you get a couple hundred in 1 day, it's going to shut down your Google Drive for till the end of the month, till they
Yep.
renew your cap. It's happened to me before, and it happens. Well, I've had it happen in 2 hours
Yeah, I
with
remember
my
that.
with my map releases.
Yeah.
Literally in 2 hours, people got shut out because we reached our maximum download capacity on Dropbox, which is similar.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
that's with the advanced plan on Dropbox too.
Yeah, because
It's not
you're
with the
obviously using
starter.
MediaFire. So if you are looking for something, go for like MediaFire. Um, Maybe even look at some of the packages they've got because you can get some quite good deals with some of those guys where you can have a high storage and download or whatever for quite a low price for a little while.
MediaFire, what they do is they allow you so much before they put the ads back up
Yeah.
every month. So the first so many downloads. I pay for the MediaFire a little bit advanced. It's $90 a year, but it makes it so we have a lot more downloads before people get the ads
Yeah.
that show up on their downloads again. But MediaFire is also great for direct linking to the website as well. So it's always worked very well for me. The $90 package just stops people having the ads that pop up for the first, couple hundred downloads every
Hmm.
month. Which usually it doesn't happen unless there's a map release.
Yeah, I think
If I release a map,
it
then it'll go
was.
down.
If I remember, it was Uncharted one that you had that issue within a few hours. It was
Yeah, a few
um
hours,
all
people
good.
were still able to get it, but yeah, it
Right.
happens pretty quick with those.
Just double check, make sure it does say Herbside. It does, yeah, I thought so. Yes. Coolio. But yeah, obviously with the mods that I've got, they're all kind of small anyway, so I just used up my Google Drive at the minute for them.
Yep.
But
And
yeah,
also, there is a way to directly upload around 50 megabytes. You might be able to go a little bit bigger. You could try it. If it fails, it doesn't. Right onto the website. So you don't need to have a storage space.
yeah.
And you will have a support ticket system to keep an eye on if people have problems
Yep.
with it.
And one thing to bear in mind as well, if for like surfing or Team Miller, if you've used somebody else's mod that you've edited, do not put it up on the website because I will remove it. Just a word of
Yeah,
warning,
they have. Yeah.
without their
No way.
permission.
Right. That
Because
tends to be a problem in
yeah,
some cases.
a
It has
few
been done
months ago,
before.
somebody did post a mod or a couple of mods on the SGA website. Within an hour, I was actually contacted from the original modder, um, saying what the heck's going on and stuff like that. So obviously, I ended up having to remove those mods. Thankfully, they were quite nice and actually allowed one of the mods to go back up on, as long as they got the credit for it, because they weren't credited or anything for it. So yeah, just a word of warning. If you are going to make sure you get permission, whether it's from Dave, if you're doing like a storage, say for instance, or a mod from 19 that Dave did originally, contact Dave. Make sure to get your permissions first. Otherwise, I will be removing it, and you'll maybe even lose your privileges as a modder temporarily. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah,
All right. I have a question. I'm sure the person is listening. I'm not going to go into, but I think we can answer this in pretty much a nutshell. I think I kind of already did. But this person wanted to know what it takes to be a member of the SGA. At this point, I don't want to say that everybody can or can. It's a it's there's a lot of active people that have been following us and watching us, but that is just one small part. Getting into voice, getting to know you, participating in the events of the SGA when you can, whether it be testing the tournaments, Recfest. It's getting to know you and making sure you're not going to be one of those people that can cause uh, wreak havoc. You know,
hmm
personality is key. If a lot of people give me the input into map making, and especially with this map, if I say no because I have a reason, you accept it and move on. You don't sit there, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And I've that's the one thing that has people have lost their memberships in our group for a long time. They might be the nicest people, but if they can't get their way, they will not let it go very often. Meanwhile, I'm going to start my countdown while it goes.
oh craps, yeah,
Number two is, yeah, Surfing. We've talked to him. We've got to know him, not
yep,
just through text on a stream. And that's really at this point. Normally we have a 700 follower limit, but we want you to come out and be a part of our community. The streaming numbers honestly don't matter as much to me as what you are doing. Surfin does some modding, so he got in with based on the modding as well. You know, there's lots of ways you can participate rather than just showing up and chatting in the stream. Because if we limited it to people that chat, we'd have 500 members because we love you all.
hmm
You know,
it's
simple
true.
as that. Um, So yeah, participation. Show up for a Wreckfest night if you have it. Jump in. Come on into the voice channels when they're public. Introduce yourself. Say hello. Let us get to know you a little bit better than a couple lines in chat. You know, I also see people integrating. Another thing with Surfing is that he's very well integrated already with participating with T Miller and 2022 Farming Guy on other members' streams,
Yep,
participating in whatever they're doing. That's how. That's the best way to get in is to make yourself available and be part of the family. You know, simple as that.
Very true. Yep.
Um, and make sure you can fit in. If you can play well with others and play nice, like Surfing has proven on Team Illustrator, then usually it's a very easy way to get in. But if you're just gonna look for the tag and not be a big part of it, it's harder to get in that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Dagel Crew's wife, how are you
Hey.
doing?
Oh, and Dajal Crew's wife. Now, I gotta say, belated happy birthday to you. Unfortunately,
Yes,
I've totally missed
and
Daj's
don't
streams
mention
recently, but yeah.
Minecraft.
How are you doing as well, my dear? Actually, I need to bring your stream up, see how you're doing.
Participation goes a long way. Just being, you know what? If you're a streamer, it helps a little bit, obviously. I do have one thing though that I have to say right now. Um, and I'm gonna reprimand Surfing Cowboy a little bit. Sorry, Surfing, about this. But if you could do one thing for me, just one thing, you need to do it. Because I think it hurts more than helps. Are you ready for it? Are you okay if I call you out on the stream?
Uh-oh. Go for it.
Please remove subscriber needed to watch your VODs.
Yeah.
If you could do that, because that, number one, we can't watch your streams later. I have to watch you live. Now, surfing it isn't a problem. But number two, I do think if people are just looking for now that you're part of this and they want to see what you're all about, they can't right now unless they subscribe to you. So it will be, yeah. I know some people don't know they have it activated, but it's one thing that we want public availability so people can see your stuff at any given time.
Hey, Mr. Dajal Crew, how you doing? Oh, Daj
Hello, Mr. Dagel Crew. Billy,
L
you got about 2.5
Crew.
minutes.
Yep. There you go. So if you're not following Dajal Crew, guys, go over, give him a follow. Obviously, we are going to go over and see what Dave's up to in a little while. Obviously, covering some of the more of the competition map and the update and stuff. So what I'm just going to do here is quickly save my game. I'm going to come back to this in a little while. So I will be joining as well in a wee while. Got to find all my different screens. So let me go over to the ending screen and run some credits because I haven't done this in such a long time. My gosh. Right, credits. So big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out. Also, we are going to go over and raid Mr. Dajnet. Not Daj, I was going to say Daj L Crew, but better not. Darn. Obviously, like I said, I will be back tomorrow. Obviously, big congratulations to Surfing Cowboy Gaming, who's now been invited into the SGA and accepted. Woohoo! So we've got the weekend to get him sorted out, or Dave does. So let me get this raid going. I will be back tomorrow morning for me. It's probably really early for most of you guys. Um, I'm probably going to be on my own because usually it's my daughter that joins me. But it'll be myself on my own. I'll probably just do some Satisfactory for a few hours. Um, till then, guys, have great fun in Dave's stream, and we're going to go over there and catch him on the competition map. And we'll see you again soon. Oh, thank you, Dajel Crew's wife, for the 10 bitties. Love you. Bye for now. Hopefully that went through, did it? Yeah.